guys, it's Jordan. Just thought I would change it up a little bit and do a video instead of writing, so you guys can see a little bit more about me, see how I talk. I know that's a big thing for Kabuki kids, and just get to know a little bit more about me. I am currently not at home. I'm visiting my college that I went to in 2005, Calvary Chapel Bible College. I'm with a group from my church, a group of young adults and high schoolers, and we're checking out the college to see if they're interested in going down here. And so I decided to play hooky from my job, and thought I would come down here. So here I am. I got an overwhelming response of questions from the support group on Facebook for Kabuki syndrome, and I thought I would answer some of those questions, tackle some of those answers, give you some answers to what I've experienced growing up, and just give you a little bit of my insight and input. One of the questions was, what kind of therapies did I have growing up? Because I was not diagnosed with Kabuki syndrome officially till last year, in June. I grew up having knee problems, and I would say the first time my knee went out officially was when I was 13, and I've had 2 knee surgeries on my left knee, and this on my right knee, it has gone out, but I haven't had any surgeries yet on it, but I will probably in the future. I've had speech therapy when I was little, up until about 10th grade, 9th grade, somewhere around there. I was a late talker. I did not talk until, I would say 2 or 3. I really had a lot of signs that I would do, or motions that I would make up and for certain things, and I would ask my parents kind of tried to figure out what I was trying to say, when I wanted something. I was a late walker as well. I would say 16, 18 months was when I started walking. As for school, I really had a hard time in elementary school. First grade was pretty good. I struggled a little bit with reading and handwriting, and but I eventually got caught up with the class. And second grade was when I realized that there might be something different with me, and I think I mentioned that in my previous blog about coming to class and seeing the words "I hate you" written on my desk, and not knowing how to respond to that, and having a hard time with PE. Any physical activity was really hard for me, and couldn't run, couldn't really jump much. I didn't tie my shoes until I was in 4th grade, or summer of 4th grade, yeah. I struggled with that. Let's see. When I was in 4th grade, as I mentioned before, my fourth, and I think I Forgive You was the post, was when I realized that there was something different within me, that I realized that I really had, was different than the other kids, different than my brothers. My brothers were socially not, I was socially not up to their par. I realized that. I struggled a lot with bullying in 4th grade. Let's see, that was probably the last year that I was in public school, and I missed homeschool from then on out, 5th grade on. One thing that I do struggle with when I get nervous, or when I get uncomfortable, my mind just goes blank and I don't know what to do and kind of have like anxiety, panic attacks. Panic attacks started for me when I was about 15, 16 years old, but I didn't know what they were. They're more like anxiety attacks. And I think the thing that helped me was having something that I knew that was safe within me. For instance, I knew that my home was a safe place for me to go. And so when I got really anxious and I was out, all I needed to do was go home and I was fine. I was in my safe zone. So if your child, struggles with that, find something, that they have a common interest in, that would help, whether it be a stuffed animal or a book or maybe even a game. I find that when I get anxiety now, these days, little games on my iPhone really help calm me down and helps me kind of ease my mind, and that's really been a help for me when I have anxiety. And let's see, eating, I struggled a lot with eating, not with getting food down, but I was very picky eater, all throughout growing up, and still to this day. It's something I'm trying to work on. But yeah, I still am very picky about what I eat, when I eat, and I know that a lot of kids with Kabuki struggle with that, and have far more problems with eating than I do. I also have stomach issues as well. I just never really, doctors did a lot of tests and can't really pinpoint what's going on with that. I'm not allergic to different stuff. I may be allergic to milk, but I don't really know. Let's see. I'm trying to think of another question that you guys had asked me. As far as friends, growing up, I found it really hard to make friends, true friends, and I always wanted that relationship, and I have a handful of friends to this day, and I'm very thankful for them. They've seen me through some really tough times, and one true friend has been one of my best friends. Her name's Amanda, and you'll probably be hearing more about her. I've known Amanda since I was 10, and really have grown up as sisters. We've been roommates before. We've gone to college together. But I would say our friendship really grew when I was diagnosed with Kabuki syndrome, and she really just was there for me. And it hasn't been an easy transition, receiving the news that I officially had Kabuki syndrome. I really struggled a lot with why me? Why? Why do I have this? Why isn't there a cure? There should be a cure. A lot of anxiety and depression. Because I just wanted to feel like someone got me. And a lot of the times I don't feel like that. And that's the issue that I'm still working on. And let's see. But she's been there through the long haul, and that's been one of my very good friends, and I can't imagine making it through this past year without her in my life. And so that's been, Amanda's been quite the true friend for me. When I was diagnosed officially, we did a lot of the tests, and I do have vision problems. I do have hearing problems. I will probably be having hearing aids when before the year ends. I did struggle a lot with hearing with ear infections as a baby and growing up, and let's see. Uh, I do struggle with migraines a lot. I'm not sure if that's a Kabuki thing or not. I get really bad ones, really, really bad ones. Someone once asked me, what would you think about having kids of your own, knowing that you have Kabuki syndrome, or what's your feeling on like adoption? And I'm still trying to work that out. I have no time. I'm in no rush. But recently, I've been feeling like almost guilty if I were to have a kid, because of the possibility of me passing it on to my kid, and I don't want them to struggle like I have. And so I'm working on it. We'll see what happens. I need to find a guy first. So, so if you know of anyone, I'm single and free. Just kidding. But I would love to be a wife one day. I'd love to be a mom. That was something I always wanted to be when I grew up. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm leaving it in the Lord's hands for right now. I think that's about all the questions I can think of right now. If you want to leave, if you want another questions, or if I didn't get to your question, you can leave a comment to me or inbox me on Facebook. Find me on Facebook if we're not friends, and add me. I would love to be your friend. Find me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, Jordan Ryman. And I would love to get to know you guys a little bit more. If you have a question, like I said before, please inbox me through Facebook or by email. Jordan@calvarytherock.org is my email address. I would love to talk with you if you want to talk. If you want to, if you have a question, I would love to see if I can answer more questions. Yeah, and let me know how you like the video. I'm interested to see how things, how this will work. So, give me your feedback. Alrighty, guys. Love you guys. Bye.